I have requests for information on your lineage from a few interested parties at the Winter Palace.
Andraste preserve me. Feel free to use those requests as kindling.
No, I shall take them. I want to know who pines for our commander. We can use this to our advantage.
I am not bait.
Harsh. Just look pretty.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
Who's putting up the reward for this?
Don't know. Sometimes it's pass the hat. Sometimes it's I lifted this from Master's vault. Doesn't matter, does it? Job done. Time to get what we're owed.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us. Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me.
What's that? It's a guy. What are you doing here?
What's your name and why are you here?
He made me come. Said I had to lead him to her because I said things. It was just bar talk.
This was supposed to be a simple drop. What's going on?
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Well.
Not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheathe our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pelharmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user, you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
That's my ally. You attack. You started this. What do you want? That's my ally. You attack.
You want to talk now, but Sarah's my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me. Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these Red Jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quiet. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
You were up to something in Vashel, Harmond. What was it?
If you mean bettering my wealth and position, I'm always seeking that.
By getting people hurt?
Lady Shell Morveau and I were jockeying for the land south of Vashel. To claim land, you must populate it. My people encouraged hers to leave. Her people answered in kind, etc. Really, it was all terribly standard displacement until your troops seemed to change the balance. Well played.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
What would you be willing to commit to the Inquisition?
Why even ask?
Because a leader needs such information to make informed decisions. My family has ties across Lower Ferelden. Our presence in Orlais is recent, which is why I resorted to subterfuge. We have militia elsewhere, and they can be made expendable for your purposes.
Tell the snot splash no already. Not saying again.
But what if I
The
actually
servants
want
you
to be on my
killed,
side?
They did nothing except talk about what was going on.
You killed my contacts. My friends.
That is entirely true.
Well, that should be that then.
You're the one who empowered them, made their complaints a threat. Perhaps you should have warned them about talking to you.
3, 2, frigging done.
Ah!
Now what was the point of that?
Ah!
Mother puss bucket,
Ah!
frigging bastard,
Ah!
right back piss face.
Ah!
Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenut, rot
Sarah!
piece of...
Sarah!
What?
I think he's dead.
I think you're done. At this point, you're making wine.
Ugh, that makes it worse. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
I didn't know she was gonna.
What? What do you
Sorry.
want? Because I'm still angry. Angry face. And you should thank me for stomping the smile off that arse. He was getting in your head.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I did what I thought was best. It wasn't ideal, and I apologize.
What? Really?
Really.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
I want us to be friends.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So, in the last part, what happened? Oh, yeah, you guys saw some things I did off camera, but I was doing Sarah's quest, and that was insane. I was so stunned. And then in the last part, we were doing some things. We kept talking to people. Morrigan talked to us. And we learned about like Cassandra's being divine or Liliana, but so far I'm on Cassandra's side. So I wanted to do this really quick, is support Cassandra. So the Inquisition will have to provide any support for Cassandra as the Chauntry's choice for the next divine quietly. Traditionally, the Chauntry looks on open declarations with derision, so they can be counterproductive, but a few words in the right ears can be very effective. Note: once the Inquisition gives its support, it cannot also give support to anyone else. So, Josephine, I know just the people to inform. With the application of some political pressure, your point can easily be made. So, that's it.
At your service.
Support Cassandra. News of your support for Cassandra has made its way to the clerics, sequestered and the Grand Cathedral. Inquisitor, just how much will influence their decision remain to be seen. Josephine. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this. So Skyhold is not a center of trade, though it could become one in time. The Inquisition is largely driven by the belief of its supporters, some of whom are quite wealthy, but if it is to grow, it will need access to coin its own. So, Colin, there are many wealthy patrons who would pay for our protection and even our good graces. Let them. We have information many would pay dearly for. Let us sell anything that does not harm in return. My family has earned coin as honest traders for generations. I would be happy to employ my skills on the Inquisition's behalf. So I think here we should do Cullen. Or maybe Liliana. I think I like Liliana's. I'm torn between Colin and Liliana. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Here are it. Colin, fine.
To work?
An hour? Okay. Oh, a memorial for Haven. We should have done this. Although we have not always seen eye to eye, I believe that on the subject we will be in perfect agreement. I would like to build a monument at the site of where Haven stood as a memorial to all those who gave their lives defending the faith. Shall we work together to honor these fallen heroes, Madame Ambassador? Yes, I can do some funding for the project. Also, we should send a representative for the ribbon cutting. Let's do it.
At your service.
Let's just get some things down. Oh, dude, look at this cool mask. Nice, right? Oh.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of Deep Roads entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the Deep Roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
We'd better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
Are you guys excited? I'm excited.
Old dwarven outpost.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. What was that?
Might be more my thing.
Thanks. He kicked me inside.
This is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys. Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
We love being a rogue. An angry note. First, Liswilla, now Brenor caught him trying to steal some of the product, just a little bit, just to keep. He said, "Nug shit, trying to make a little extra on the side." Thinking I wouldn't notice, I will not be undermined. Your cousin said we could trust Brenner, so you handle it. If I'm not happy, you won't be either.
Darkspawn.
We may be too close to the surface for these to count as deep roads. But have I mentioned I hate the deep roads? What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the red lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
I think they're together. Oh, do you see
I
Dorian?
built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making.
She's gonna betray us.
Ta-da!
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave.
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
Admit it. You've been waiting to do that since we arrived.
Of course I was. After you.
This is not suspicious at all.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? You might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
How long are you gonna be in Orlais, do you think?
As long as this weird shit is going on, at least. Maybe longer. Why?
You'll have to stop by before Bogdan gets back. You should see my new workshop.
I'll see what I can do. You know your family will kill me if I stop by, right?
They're not gonna kill you.
You always say that, and they always send assassins.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
There you are. You won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
Varric?
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak.
I knew it.
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do. I just wanted to figure it out.
You're not saying
How did
everything.
you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that red lyrium... it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit.
Ugh.
I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
It isn't really your fault. Let's
You
be
couldn't
nice.
have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly how bad this shit was. I told her to keep away from it.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
Get a room, you two.
Oh, for pity's sake, would you two just get a room?
Sorry, Inquisitor. We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Oh. This is
Get
bad.
him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Oh. Girl, what the hell? Why are you mad at me? I should be mad at you. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to go. But excuse me, miss.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is, I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
Interesting, interesting. Our efforts have proven successful, Inquisitor. I've taken a portion for our coffers, but the remainder may be used as you require. Thanks. Thanks, Boo. In memorial for Haman. Ambassador Montilier. Please assure the Inquisitor of my deepest regards. Work on the memorial proceeded without incident, and it was unveiled to a crowd almost 1,000. May it stand forever as a testament to the tenacity of the faith in times of great trial. Marius Durillion. Oh.
It's just as I remember it.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother. I needed her wisdom after the hero of Ferelden died.
Oh. Peaceful little country. It's too quiet for comfort. What are you looking for? Peaceful.
It's peaceful here. You must have good memories of this place.
It was a place of comfort. It is good to see it still untouched by Corypheus.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's
Oh,
still
why
with
did she
us.
do that?
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lady, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
I'd rather not be
I
recognized.
wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's
Okay.
letter came with
So we have to
instructions for me. They were a
find
little
something.
cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. That light has no fear of darkness. Strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. I stare up at the bridge sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way. Seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns, like a broken mirror.
Yes. Spectacular, isn't it? You must be careful, Natalie. Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the Sunburst throne. What a fear back then. No one knew what was going to happen, whether we would live or die. And then one morning, I found a simple dead rose bush. And I thought, even in the midst of all this, life finds a way. Maker hasn't abandoned us.
Oh, look at that. You see that? So pretty. Oh.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Leliana,
Stop!
What are you doing?
I'm protecting us. They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thidas away from the true Chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
I have no idea. What if... I don't know. We can't let her go?
If we let her go, she'll just run off to her cleric, won't she?
Likely.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs.
Wait, what? No, she's gonna kill her. Oh no, I did the wrong decision. Oh no. I don't want Leliana to kill her, but oh god. Oh no. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Well, I feel like Leliana's like an assassin. So it's like remember in like way in the beginning, when we were back in Haven, I did not stop her from killing people before. And then, well, in the future, she was like a cold-blooded killer. But, oh my god. I don't know what to do. I think we should... Oh god. Oh no. Let's let her go.
We don't have to kill her.
No. I must protect the Inquisition. She is an enemy.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
Are you kidding me? She still does it! I said no! Oh, whatever. This is Leliana. I can't stop her.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
A hidden bottom? I don't know.
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
This? Now? After everything you've said and done? After Haven, we agreed that war requires sacrifices. Whatever it takes, you said.
Oh shoot.
And my
She
poor
got
dear
me.
Natalie. I called her sister once, but I couldn't risk leaving her alive. Don't tell me to let it all go after all I've sacrificed to get here. Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
You know, this quest kind of made me realize like who Leliana is and her person or whatever. I think that's It's interesting. I mean, I don't want her as, what's it called? Definitely do not want her as divine. I'm still backing up Cassandra at this point. But I do get a better, like, oh, like, this is who she is. This is Liliana. Like, you know, because it's always, like, I have an understanding of a lot of characters, but I feel like Liliana was more like, oh, like, she was always hidden. She always kept to herself until now. Like, I finally get it. So, wow. I mean, I feel like she would want to be divine, but I don't want her to be divine. So, I'm just gonna be like, sorry.
Grand Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her what she wants. Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin? Lord Firmin? She dotes on him.
Yes, mistress. I believe that is so.
Oh god, she's gonna execute him.
Have him collected. He shall be an honored guest, and make sure the Grand Cleric hears about it.
At your command.
Is everything alright?
Is everything under control?
Perfect. The Grand Cleric and others like her will fall in line soon enough. You see, when I'm ruthless, it gets us where we need to be. It's something to be proud of. Why fix it? How funny that her regret is what finally puts my own to rest. I chose to become her left hand, knowing what it meant. It was my weakness that stopped me from fully committing to my task.
You have a good heart. It's not a weakness.
You're too kind, Inquisitor. Call it what it is. The Inquisition needs me just as the Divine did, to do what no one else dares. Death and deception are my trade. It is what I am. It is what I always will be.
That is exactly what she is, and who she will be forever. I'm gonna end this part here. I don't even know what ended up in the part, because I just recorded a bunch of stuff, so I don't know what you guys saw. But anyways, yeah, I think in the next part, I'm gonna work more on the main story now, because with the Inner Circle, I can't really do this, or Cassandra stuff, because of, I can't access those places on the maps, because I don't know why, because I'm dumb. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna continue this one, and then this one, so I'll see you then. Bye.